Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Corner, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we are joined by Lindsay Cunningham of the Winona State cross country team. Lindsay, thanks for joining us on the Spotlight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, before we get into too much cross country, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm a sophomore at Winona State. I'm a movement science major, and I'm originally from Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin.
All right, and how did you end up picking Winona State from growing up in Wisconsin Dells?
So I toured a few schools in Minnesota, and Winona State was just the perfect size, and I really liked the bluffs and all the scenery. The team was amazing, and the movement science major was exactly what I was looking for.
Excellent. So perfect fit for you down in Winona, and quite the fit for you on the cross country team, as you had quite the start to your collegiate cross country career. You went last fall. The cross country season was canceled due to COVID, but you come back this fall. You debut with a win at the Vic Godfrey Open 2 weeks ago, and then you were victorious at the last Friday at the prestigious Roy Griak Invite. Let's start with the Vic Godfrey Open. It was a 4K race. You won by nearly 10 seconds. What was your strategy going into that race?
Well, I'd never really seen the course before, but I knew that at the beginning there was a big hill, and I wanted to go out comfortably and controlled, just like letting other people take the lead. And then I stayed with my teammates for a while, and after about a mile, I decided to kind of separate myself and try to pick up the pace a little bit and be consistent and bring it in like that.
The Warriors all finished in the top 25, including 3 in the top 5 in that race to place second as a team. Talk about some of your teammates.
Well, I'd be nowhere near where I am today without them. They're just being around them. They're just so motivating, and having them in the race gives me a lot of confidence, and they just help me not be afraid to push myself to that next level.
All right, the next week or 2 weeks later, so this last Friday, you go to Griak, another course you've not seen, event you've never run. What did you know about this Griak event before coming in to last Friday's event?
So I've never seen the course before, but I heard that it was pretty hilly, and I knew that it was going to go out fast just with the amount of people competing.
Yeah, as we mentioned, one of the biggest races around, well over 300 runners. So what was your approach? You mentioned getting out fast, but once you got into the race, what was your strategy there?
Besides getting out fast, I'd say it was pretty similar to Parkside. I got out with 2 of my teammates, McKenna Taylor and Kaylee Byer, and we just tried to let someone else take the lead for the first mile. And I put a lot of focus on the last 3K of that race. My coach was continually telling me that it was just going to be very important to work the back half of that course.
And you did, because you won the race by 40 seconds. At what point did you know that you had that race wrapped up?
I didn't really know until the final stretch of the course. Just coming in, it's a long straightaway to the finish, and it was just a lot of emotions hit me at that point, and I just wanted to really soak it all in.
When you crossed that finish line and won the Griak, what was going through your mind exactly?
I couldn't really believe it. I was just really grateful for all the support I had out on the course. It just meant a lot to me.
That's a great win, as you can see, crossing the finish line with no one behind you as you won by 40 seconds. So congratulations on the Griak Championship. You have one more race before the NSIC Championships on October 23rd in Wayne, Nebraska. What's your training going to be over the next month?
My training is going to look fairly similar to how it has been all season. I just want to make sure I'm taking my easy days easy and completing every workout with intention and purpose. Some of my favorite routes in Winona just kind of go around the lakes that are right by campus. We do a lot of our workouts there, and it's just beautiful at this time of the year.
It's got to be much easier running down in Winona, like you said, around the lakes and with those beautiful bluffs down there. So you're heading into your first cross-country championship this fall. What are your personal and team goals as you head down to Wayne in the end of October?
Well, personally, I want to be competing with the same girls I did in the NSIC conference for track at the end of the year. I'm really excited to race those girls and just test my training and all the work I've put in and see where I'm at. And for the team goals, we want to be in the top 3 in the conference this year.
So you mentioned the other two races you ran were a little hilly. Wayne, not so much. Is that in your favor, or do you excel in the hills?
I think it will definitely be in our favor.
Excellent. All right. So before we let you go, you have a lot of time left at Winona State. As you mentioned, you're only a sophomore. But what are your plans for the future, your career goals post Winona State?
Yeah, after graduating from Winona State, I want to go on to grad school for physical therapy.
All right. Excellent. Well, best of luck to you, Lindsay. I'm sure you're in good hands down there at Winona State with that entire athletic department. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thank you again for our sponsor, GPAC. Lindsay, thanks for taking the time to join us. Best of luck to you and your teammates this season. We'll see you down in Wayne, Nebraska, Saturday, October 23rd for the NSIC Cross Country Championships.
Thank you.